Hello, everybody. Um, Hopefully y'all are not picking up on a lot of the background noise. As y'all know, I'm in a library. I've been doing my Thursday therapies at the loft, and then my Tuesday labs at the library. And so I do not have my regular LG headset that I have been using. So I'm using earpods. So if I sound like I'm talking in a dumpster or a trash can, like there's, that echoey noise, I can use my headset. So you guys just let me know how I'm sounding on y'all's end and if everything sounds okay. Y'all know I have to kind of whisper. Of course, everybody else is not whispering, so I don't know why I'm too concerned with it, but I am. But I hope everybody is having a terrific Tuesday, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah, it's just kind of been hit or miss with my lives lately, so I haven't really, with everything being kind of up in the air, I haven't, there's been a lot going on, and I'm sure there is in everybody's life. But I just don't know when I'm going to be able to go live or when I'm not. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that y'all are here. And hello, Janet and David. No, you were not first. Janet was first. I saw her in the chat, but I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you'll get it next time, David. Thank you for being here. Whether you're first or not, you're here. So, good morning, Danielle. I have been loving the cup you sent me. I love it. Hey, Mr. Charles. Hey there, Jesse. Hello, everybody, he says. Hey, Luanda. Hi. Hola, Byron. Got your shirt on today. Boom. I know. I said that in the chat. I saw you in Miss Ann's chat, and I was like, hey, Byron, I have your shirt on today. And I was like, wait a minute. That didn't even sound right. That's not what I meant. I meant your shirt, like your logo, your channel logo shirt. And that just, when I said it in the chat, I was like, wait a minute. I don't know. That didn't come out right, did it? Hey, Al. Ed. Morning, everybody. Good day. Good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is, wherever y'all are. Webb's Web. Hello, Ralph. So I really don't have much on the EO agenda. I was just gonna touch base with you guys, see what's going on with y'all. I do want to announce right out for those that are watching the replay. Before I get too far into just rambling, I'm not gonna have Thursday therapy this week. So I will be leaving Thursday to head to New Orleans. And so, yeah, no Thursday therapy. Now, however, who knows? I might do a pop-up live on the way there and be singing and whatnot. But but there will be no set Thursday therapy. So I just wanted to let y'all guys know that ahead of time for the people who do come. I have some loyalists that come to my Tuesdays and Thursday lives, and I appreciate y'all. And I just wanted the regulars to know that I will not be going live Thursday. And if I do, it'll be a pop-up live, but not my regular scheduled Thursday therapy. Hey there, Mark. I hope y'all are doing all right. And Jesse's dropping all the links. I did want to do a shout out for some stickers I got. So Wesley at Generational Homestead sent me 2 stickers, one for Emma and me. Well, one for each of us, I should say. That's a cool little sticker. And Jen at Good Times Homestead sent me her sticker, which is beautiful. I like it a lot. So Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. And I linked both of those in the description. I would like y'all to check them out. Both very good channels. Jen's hilarious. She always keeps a smile on my face every time I see her. She's a hoot. Hey there, Victoria. Yeah. I mean, I can go over there right now and make sure I set it up. I think I already hit the notification for that, to be honest. Let me just make sure. Oh, I forget. It's spelled different. Alright, so y'all can go over to Quiet Listener with me. It's not listener, it's listener. Quiet Listener. Yeah, I see it. Okay, notify me. So let's put this in, drop this in the chat. Jesse might have done it already. I don't know. I'm gonna do it real quick. Alrighty. So I just dropped that in the chat for anybody who wants to go to Victoria's birthday celebration tomorrow. Birthday live. Let's see. Hello, neighbor, Robert. Thank you, Al, for reminding everybody to hit the like button. I appreciate that. David Corey in the house. Sup, Brad said. Now you're going to be like Gary, start saying sup every time you get in the chat. And Brad, are you doing all the things? Hey, Johnny. Hi. Thank you. He's Batman. Batman's in my chat. Hey, Rebecca. Let's see. Nobody ever answered me as far as if y'all could hear with these earpods. If y'all are, if it sounds like I'm talking inside of a metal trash can or not. Bing. That's right. Bing. And she wrote me a really sweet card too, but I was informed not to read it online. I appreciate it though, Jen. Got to put in some fence posts today. Hey there. No worries, Victoria. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, it stored pretty good last night. It rained pretty hard. My cousin, whom of which has disability. She stayed her first night out in her new place. Last night. She's 10 years younger than me. And anyhow, I stayed on the couch last night, so Emma and I didn't really get good sleep last night. So if I seem a little bleh, that's probably why. And it's really rainy and groggy here. The weather hasn't decided what it's going to do, like warm and then it's cold, warm and cold. So, but it was really stormy last night and there was a tin roof. So it was like when it came down hard, it just sounded like it was a lot more than it really was, probably. But yeah, it rained pretty good. I don't know what all I did because I was trying to sleep through it. Trying to anyway. But we're all right. The worst of the storms was last week, and that it did. There was some tornadoes that hit, but it didn't hit where we are. But there was places in Alabama that were affected. I guess you know that, Robert. But we're all right. We didn't get affected by it. Just a lot of wind and rain. Hey, DJ. Okay, cool. I've just been told that when I talk, like when I listen, they sound real clear, but when I talk, sometimes, um, like through these earpods, I've been told it sounds like you're talking into a can or something. Hey, Coastal. Okay, cool. Of course, the video's good the one day that I don't wear makeup. It'll be all right. I can't be bothered, as my Nana would say. That's awesome. I'm kind of jelly. That's another thing. I'm kind of got me down. I got all these seeds and nothing to do with them. This would be the time that I was preparing and getting everything together and starting to plan out what all I'm going to plant and where and when and all of the things. And, you know, it's pretty sad, but it'll be all right. One day I'll get back to my little garden. Okay, no worries. Thank you for being here, Mark. I just appreciate you being here. Hey, Matt. So, oh, Dave. Hey, Dave. I got the whole Donnie and Al. Well, Al stepped out. Everybody but Tony. I need to watch the replay of that pop-up live that was done for the Camp Challenge Alliance. I missed it. I've missed a lot of things lately. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate that. I like it too. Hello, Dancing Alone with Rentals. Hey, Caucasian Sasquatch. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna drop the link up here because I really don't have anything to talk about. I talked about last Tuesday how super stoked I am about the trip coming up, and that's pretty much all that's going on. I mean, I have 2 days until that, and that's what I'm pretty much getting ready for. Everything's lined up, ready to go, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really hoping I get some really good rest before then, though. But I am excited about it for sure. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Jen. I You need to come watch me knit or crochet one Sunday night at 8 p.m. Okay. I can do that. I pop in sometimes. Yeah, I know. I just saw this morning that that he had a pop-up live. Yes, that is very true. That's what I say. I want to keep up with everybody. There's just so much. Hey, Peter. And I haven't created much content lately. Really, I haven't. How's the job hunt going? I'm still hunting. Never did hear back for that second interview for that first one that I went to, so we shall see. I mean, I have faith that whatever the Lord wants me to have is what I'll have. I'm not going to be pushy about one way or the other. If that wasn't what was for me, then it's not. I'll just keep looking until I find something that I fit and that fits me. I know, that's what I was saying. There's other people aren't talking quietly, so I don't know why I worry about it too much, but I don't know. I try not to base what I do on what other people think is okay. Lots of friends with awesome videos. Prayers for the right path, Danny. For sure. It is impossible. I have around 60 previous guests and sometimes 10 live at the same time. Can't cover that much ground. Well, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you, Byron. Somebody want to come up here with me? Because, all right. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, Robert. You stay safe, too. All right. I kind of thought we'd have a hangout open panel type thing today. Nobody wants to come up here and be like, hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Well, I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate the thought. Yes, I'm at the library. Yes. Hey there. How you doing? So, not really much to discuss. Anybody who wasn't here in the beginning, I did a couple of channel shout outs. Generational Homestead. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. Beautiful stickers. And I put their link down in the description below if anybody wants to check those channels out. And of course, I have 12 Stones Ranch shirt on. All great channels. So y'all make sure and check them out. I want to hear about how somebody else is doing, besides me. Okay, everybody says give them a few minutes and then they'll come up. All right, let's give a few. Let's see. Sorry to hear that you're hurting. That's no bueno. Do you have rain in your area too? I know the rainy weather, if you have arthritis, if you ever had broken bones or even inflammation and stuff, I know the rainy weather doesn't help. Hey, we got a visitor.
Well, hi.
Thanks for saving me. I have absolutely nothing to talk about.
Oh my goodness, goodness! I figured I had a little bit of time, so I said I'd come up and lend you a little bit of support. So,
Yeah,
so
thanks,
how
Dave. I
how are you?
appreciate it.
You doing
I'm
okay?
good.
Good.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. Some days I won't shut up talking about myself, and other days I'm just like, can we talk about somebody else? You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure. Yeah. Your weather sounds like ours. It's rainy and icky, and then it goes cold and icky.
Yeah, it's just exactly. It's always icky here. It's humid
Yeah.
all the
And
time,
and then for
and
excitement, they'll throw a tornado warning in every once in a while, right?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I looked up the forecast for this weekend. I have a Louisiana trip this weekend
Oh,
to
okay.
New Orleans, and it's supposed to be raining this
Right.
weekend. And while we're there, so I was
Of
like,
course.
shucks.
You didn't expect anything different, did you? No. No. Well, it's
I was
good to see
kind
you.
of
It's been a
hoping.
while.
Yeah, yeah, it has been.
Mhm.
I seem to have missed a lot of lives. I need to catch up.
Oh, that's okay. We know you're out there, and as long as you're safe and sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, another guess. Let's see.
All right. There's another one.
Hello.
What's up?
That's fancy.
That is neat, huh? Like you're going
I
through a
feel like
wormhole.
Why is there a
dazed
line?
and confused.
There's not supposed to be a line here. This is
Oh.
supposed to be invisible.
It's still cool though. Yeah.
Thank you. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. And
Well,
you?
when you get frustrated, you can just kind of looks like a wall there.
Yeah, I know. It's like, let me out.
Yeah.
Let
Let
me
me
out.
out.
I don't, I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not a mime. I talk too much.
Yeah.
All right. So you
Yeah.
want to hear about somebody else's channel and what they got going on? Do you
Yeah.
have a genre preference?
Well, nothing too crazy.
I mean, I interview like a whole bunch of channels. So, like, which one would you like to know about? I talk to all these people regular. In fact, you, um, Shasta Valley Outdoorsman, and Hammerson Peters are the least contacted of my previous guests. I'm always lurking in chat. I just, you seem to be doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
You know, if you don't need the help, why poke you, right?
Right? I don't
So
know. I mean, yeah.
you're doing
I
a perfect.
appreciate a good poking every once in a while.
Good to hear that.
It's like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. That's a
Well,
neat
the
shirt. What's
chat.
that tell you? 12 stones?
Yeah, 12
Oh,
Stones
okay.
Ranch.
Gotcha. Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
So I
Yep.
started doing voice work a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I started the channel to read westerns to start with, and I got the wrong mic. It wouldn't work. So when I
Hmm.
got a better mic, I decided to try a couple of poems and whatnot. And I did like the shooting of Dan McGrew, the cremation of Sam McGee, the
Hmm.
road less traveled, you know, the
And
basics.
this is all on your channel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But recently, someone convinced me to try to do the Mississippi Squirrel Revival song in the voice of
What is
Alex.
that even?
I know.
Hey, the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church of a sleepy little town
Oh,
in
yeah,
West
yeah.
Virginia. There was a fight for
I just
survival.
didn't know
Broke
what it
out
was
in
called.
revival,
Everybody knows that song.
shouting hallelujah.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh,
But I
okay.
did it in the style of Alex Jones, in my opinion. So, because they're turning all the squirrels gay. Um, and it's a moderately humorous endeavor. It tickled me when I got done.
Yeah, it sounds pretty entertaining. Let's say
Even
we
if y'all
got
don't
somebody else.
watch it, it's tons of fun to do.
Yeah, no doubt. I could
Yeah.
imagine.
Hey,
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Almost jealous.
So for anyone who doesn't know who 12 Stones Ranch is, this is the guy.
hey.
That one there.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Nice shirt.
Hi.
So all of these people on panel have their channel names at the bottom there. So make sure and check out these people here. So,
Cool.
well, let's go back to Dave because we didn't get to talk to Dave much. How is the retired life going?
Retirement is awesome. I recommend it for anybody that has obtained that old age to jump out of the work world and go do what you want to do. So it's I think I'm more busy now than I was when I was working.
I was gonna say you haven't gotten bored yet or anything.
I haven't. I mean, it's just I go from one thing right to the next, and it's I don't know. And I thought I would get bored, but no. And if we're not,
Well, it's just
camping-
when you have that set, schedule, you worry about not having that, I don't know, structure anymore.
Right. But I have gotten used to life without uniforms, no doubt about it. So,
And now all that's left is being like my dad, like start wearing those button-up Hawaiian shirts and whatnot.
That's it. I happen to be wearing a black one this time, but that's okay, because we had gone outside and it's one raw cold.
I do love your style sense. It is fantastic and flawless. Don't ever change a thing.
Okay.
It's very
Good
streamlined
color.
and standard.
There you go.
Perfect.
But no, really, it's if anybody that's of age and they're debating whether they want to retire, go for it, do it, So then hanging around with Al and their Camp Challenging Alliance and all that kind of good stuff, and there you go. FR says he loves retirement. Yeah.
She.
Okay, sorry, she.
Yeah, it's no worries.
But you can, I don't know, it's really wonderful not knowing that you don't really have to be at a certain place at a certain time. And I have already caught myself at least a couple times. Is today Monday? No.
Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Oh, you weren't asking. That's just what you do on the regular. Okay.
Yeah.
I was still caught up on, we use pronouns here and we're proud of it. Okay. Sorry.
But it's
It doesn't matter. We'll get it right eventually.
Retirement commercial I've ever seen. What day is it? Monday, Tuesday?
What day is it?
Anyway,
yeah.
doesn't matter. Move on.
And see, the old things that I used to be able to tell what day is you remember how back in the old days, football was just on Sunday, but now football is just about like 3 or 4 days of the week. So then I messed up my, figuring out what day it is. So,
I mean, well, I don't think it gets much better than that because you don't have to know. I don't reckon. You just know, okay, today I'm gonna eat and
right, yeah. Eat.
What else? The possibilities are endless.
Endless, yeah. Just keep breathing, right? That's all you got to do.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Please do that. Yeah, most definitely.
But thank you for asking, and like I said, anybody that's on the fence about it's a big step, you'll love it. You absolutely will. And now we got this big, exciting new world of YouTube, and so many more people to talk to and interact with. And
are we being serious?
Huh?
Are we being serious?
I guess so, but
are we not being serious?
That's
I need to know.
Let's not be serious. Let's have fun.
Your brow game is on point there. Just
saying. Yeah, isn't it fantastic? I am the necessity.
Oh man.
Some people raise an eyebrow. You don't have to.
No, it's already up there.
That's right.
I raised it preemptorily.
Yeah.
That's right. Felicia's got it figured out. She's like, eat, take the dog out, feed the dog, take a nap.
Take a nap. I could get on
Yeah.
that trend.
I think I'm back behind on a nap. I think a nap's exactly what I'm missing.
Right?
Yeah.
You ever at one of those family functions and all the kids were acting up and one of the old ladies would come out and go, all right, now kids, if y'all don't calm down, somebody's going to have to take a nap. I'm the guy who's like, don't sweat it, kids. I'll take this one for you.
Right. Yeah.
He's going to
Gotcha.
take it.
Go ahead. Bug out.
Yeah. So, did you bring this person over?
Everyone in chat.
Tell me how to pronounce this.
That's Capatio's cop watch.
Oh.
Okay.
He watches police officers and keeps them accountable to the word and letter of their duty.
Cool.
Because cops don't have rights, they have duties. They have the same rights as every citizen, except for where those rights interfere with him being a cop, at which point in time he alleviates himself of those rights to be a public servant. So,
Okay.
did I say that right? Yeah, Topo checked me on it.
Yeah. Rebecca sent me a nice new hat. That's cool.
Well, Rebecca, speaking of Rebecca.
Actually, yeah.
Hi.
Everyone.
I love the hat, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Greetings and salutations.
I wanted to let Danny know her package is going to be shipped off today, and we found the necklace.
Oh.
Yay.
Exactly.
She's
So
excited.
it's already packaged up, and I just wanted to let her know that it's going to be shipped today.
Cool.
Things are going to be flashing around over on my screen. Don't sweat it. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm trying to figure out why I got a line on my camera over here.
Oh, we got to see the Danny dance there for a second.
Yeah. Let's do in the Cabbage Patch. All right. Hey, Addie. Thanks for coming in. And Mark.
My cat keeps pawing
Other
me.
Mark. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is it doing the thing?
You had a
Which
slight
thing?
buffering, but that's all right. There you
Like
go.
the skippy thingy?
Froze
Yeah, a
up.
little bit.
It's on a great frame. You look fantastic.
Hey, if you were playing the freeze game, you're doing great. Or freeze tag, I guess. That's okay.
Yeah, don't be mean.
No.
Now I have to go look and see what I look like now.
No, it wasn't bad.
No,
You're
you
good.
look fine. You're fine.
No, it was great. It could have been a centerfold. Awesome.
Well, Danny's just thinking about her gift she's getting from Rebecca right now.
There
That's
you
all
go.
she's thinking about. Super excited.
Fantastic.
I mean, yeah, I do like getting packages. I'm just saying. Especially when I didn't even know anything was coming, and then like, hey, I'm sending you something in the mail. It's like, yeah.
But that's
Well,
what she
good.
said.
I messaged your mom last night and asked her if it was okay to use her address, and she said, sure.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
no, BB.
She did tell me you messaged her. I was like, I wonder why she didn't just message me.
I don't have you on Facebook. My old account
Oh,
got taken over.
Oh, okay.
you have my phone number.
I wasn't sure if the number that was in my phone was the correct one. Wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you had
I
lost
still have both numbers. They come to the same phone. One of them is an app, Text Now app. It works off the internet. And when you don't have internet, it just uses your mobile data. So I have two phone numbers, but they go to the same phone.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
But
look what
now
Handicapped
I don't
Traveler
live
said.
as far out in the country, so I can use my actual contract number that runs through a service and not the internet.
Okay, thank you.
Did you see what Handicapped Traveler
Travel-
said?
Yes, I
Amy?
did.
How sweet.
Aw.
How sweet, yes.
If I had my screaming goat, I'd probably use it right now.
They're getting it this disheveled.
Right?
It takes
I
time
could do it
to prepare a
for you.
Sasquatch for appearance.
Here you go,
Look at
Danny.
this.
I'll do it for you.
Everybody, apparently all of my subs are blind. Poor people.
I think that would explain my subs too. I've been so baffled by this.
How do they type in the chat if they can't see? I don't know.
After a show, sometimes I'll go through the whole workout of playing my outro, playing everything, doing the skits, all the things, and then I stay live and I look at them. There's like 25 people in chat, and I'm like, "Who are you people? And why don't you have a life?" Show's over. Y'all should have already gone to someone else's channel or fed your kids or went and got medicine from the freaking market. But no, you're still sitting here watching me, and I don't understand why. Show's over. Y'all can leave.
That was me, and now I'm offended.
I'm just saying it's weird to stick around after a live stream has officially ended.
No.
And the whole thing's done. And you know it's done. Just
I
funny turn of events.
I didn't know people did the after hours, and now I get in there and talk to them about things that you don't talk about on YouTube.
Right. I do a movie after just about every show. I put a muted movie on, something random that probably everybody's already seen, and we sit around and just BS about YouTube and trash talk and usual stuff.
Right.
Hello, fallen Arkansas veterans.
That's Mr. Charles. He's pretty awesome.
In fact, he's
puts out all kind of information about our veterans, our country, things that we should know as Americans. History and whatnot. It's Americans, and it's pretty interesting. Speaking of which, completely off topic, just like fun facts. CNC Farm, my friend Ashley, she put out a video today of it. The thumbnail was, "Do you know what all national holidays today is?" And it was just like stuff that I had no idea. Like, I was like, for reals? That's awesome. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, because I wouldn't know otherwise that was even a day. Or
today's national whatever it is day today on his community tab. Every single day at 9 a.m. you get a notification. By the way, it's National Spaghetti Day. Or it's National Thank Your Wife's Boss Day. It's National Bring Your Milk.
I don't know about that one.
I'm just saying, there's a day for everything, man. It's out.
Like, thanks for giving my wife a job. Like, I don't know. What would you be thanking your wife's boss for?
Keeping her busy while I was
keeping her away from the house.
Probably thank your boyfriend the same way, right? Send them both like a gift basket at Christmas.
Oh boy.
Hey, look, I'd like to be watching the Super Bowl come Tuesday. Listen. All right. So I need you to take my wife out on a nice dinner. Keep her out overnight. We'll get the right hotel. I just don't want to see her until like 3:00 the next afternoon because me and the boys are going to rip this place apart, and I need time for the service to clean up after.
Oh boy.
Something wrong with me, isn't there?
Nah. Let's see. David says, I just got the notification that you were live. Isn't that weird? He's like, I've been here the whole time.
Right.
Hello, April.
It's always late. It always is.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, I had something happen. You might think this is
Hello,
fun.
April.
So yesterday, I sat down and I had a whole bunch of different projects I've been working on for a while and was able to go through because a specific piece of equipment worked properly. I was able to go through and edit it all up, and I got like 60 videos stacked away, and I started uploading them. I got about 25 in, and Google kicked me out.
Oh my goodness.
It was just like excessive activity on your account. So I was like, nah, dude, it's me. It's me. I'm right here. I'm doing this thing. It's me. It's actually me. Don't sweat it. Uploaded another one. Kick back
I
out.
just spent way too long on Google.
Basically, I'm using your service too long. Screw you. I'll get a different one.
Wow.
Because like I said, I've had 2 weeks of material set up back here that I haven't been able to finish because the editor was crapping out on me before it would finish, right? It wouldn't render. So it worked fine yesterday. I sat down and finished them all up. I was like, done. Right? Google's like, nope. The last 4 I uploaded didn't even register.
Little Ridge Farm put, okay, now I can chat with the crew on the panel. That's nice.
Oh, I think he was busy doing some other things and he finished it. He was just listening while he's working.
Okay.
So now he can
Yeah,
chat.
I was like, yeah. Mark, I didn't have, I was kind of a lame bird today. I didn't have much planned. I was just like, I made it here, and I was like, that's going to have to be good enough for these folks. I don't have anything planned.
So earlier you were talking about seeds and like what you'd want to do. What kind of a garden would you want? What would it look like if you could have a garden?
Well, I mean, I would have. I've noticed that I enjoy raised bed and container gardening. I have better success with that than I do with in-ground gardening. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can start early, because there's not really. I would be if I was somewhere that I could have a garden right now, and I am somewhere. Actually, my parents have a homestead. It's just that it's not mine, and I don't want to invest a lot of time and effort into there and then leave, and then not know if he wants to, if my stepdad wants to keep it up, or I don't want to plant stuff just for it to be growing. I want it to be harvested and used.
Like buying them a pet. You can't.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Gift that doesn't work.
Right.
Unless
And
you do
it's
end up
a lot of
harvesting it or
work
moving it.
Yeah, well, and see, that's, I don't know. I've just kind of come to grips with the fact that I'm just going to save the seeds that I have, and and who knows, maybe, I mean, in my zone, you don't really put out stuff until like the second or third week in March. So, I mean, that's still a little ways away, or April even, really, because it just depends on what the weather's going to be like. But I would start my seeds in March, and then have them out within 6 weeks. And
sounds awesome.
But well, I have all the content from when I did that this last year, and how I start seeds indoors, and that's another thing. I don't know, they might not want a whole forest in their living room or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like I had a table set up with lights and everything, and and had all my seed starting trays and things like that set up, and so I don't, not everybody wants that stuff going on inside the house.
Right.
And like I said, even if they were okay with it, I don't know. I don't want to put that stuff out, and when it comes time, and then me move, and then try to already having everything to move to go into my new home. I don't want to be bringing 11 plants, and I don't even know at this point. I don't even know, like, if I'm going to be in an apartment, if I'm going to be in a house and have a yard. I don't know. I don't know. So that's why I've pretty much just wrapped my head around. I'm not doing the gardening thing this year, which is kind of like, because I've really enjoyed what I've been doing, and just even if it's a little bit, just bringing in that food and bringing it from outside to washing it and fixing it to eat. I really got like satisfaction out of that. Just knowing that I could, and I really want to hone in on those skills because I really do want to push towards being more self-sufficient, which sounds kind of ridiculous, being homeless and all.
It's okay. Everybody goes through seasons in life,
No.
and you're just in that current season that you're in. That's okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
Daddy,
yeah.
give you a sob story for a second that I never occurred to me was a sob story until someone told me I was homeless. I didn't realize it. It just didn't cross my mind because I was perfectly safe and happy and dry and working and everything was fine. I just didn't bother having a house at the time because it was just me and I was working off grid and stuff. So I'd go out to places and basically build a camp and build the foundations of like a lodge or whatever, and then leave and go get paid. But it might take a month to lay that down by myself, right? So the whole time I would be out there pretty much by myself. And one day somebody was like, so what do you do? I was like, well, I build off grid cabins and homesteads and stuff, and they pay me for it. And he's like, so you're homeless? I was like, you have a point there.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I do not agree that I'm homeless. I could go home. I'm working. It is easier to stay here than it is to drive 2 hours back home and then back here. But no, I did not actually have a address per se.
Yeah.
You know, it's technically
Well, and you know,
cross it off.
I laugh and joke about it because what else am I going to do? Like, there's laughing and then crying, and I'd just rather laugh about it. But I'm not homeless. I have lived in my car before, and I'm not at that point. So I'm truly grateful that I'm in the place of my life that I can suck up my pride and say, yeah, Mom, thanks for letting me in as a full-grown adult living back in your house. You know, because some people don't have that option, and
That's true.
I can suck up my pride and be like, and I'm just glad that I have a good enough mama to do so, you know, and I have that opportunity. So I am grateful that we're not out on the, because if it was just me, things might be differently. But when you got a young involved, you know, you want things to be so a certain way, and I know that it's going to be that way at my mom's. You know, it's safe there, and I don't have to worry about, you know, where we're laying our head at. So, and I have open. Like, I'm free to stay there for as long as I would like. However, comma, I would like
Your
to,
own
you know,
territory.
yeah. So
There it is. I thought it was
That's my brother.
Hello,
He was
brother.
needing to
Hey,
get
Ron.
something off the desk.
Uh-oh. Sasquatch came to, he changed it up on us.
This
Is that
is
Tahiti?
no, I'm not sure where it's at. It's one of those relaxing live streams you see.
Ah,
I went and captured a few scenes from several different ones and used the flyover footage or the fish or whatever for different readings. You know, this one is
Well, it didn't take away the line.
I can't figure out why it's there. In the first place, it's not supposed to be there. It wasn't there last night, but now it's there again, and I don't know what I'm doing different.
Yeah.
very unusual.
I don't know. And it bothers me.
Yeah. Well, Danny, I'm gonna get on down the road. I got a few things I need to take care of. So it was good to see you, Rebecca.
Don't lie.
Not
And
not a problem. I'm glad you're loving your hat.
oh, I put a video up a little while ago of me wearing it outside, so you'll see that in just a little bit.
I was at taking my brother to a dentist appointment this morning and going to the pantry to get some food.
Oh, okay.
And so I didn't have my phone on and stuff because I needed to pay attention. And in fact, I did something purposely. I took my wagon in there. So I was not getting more than I could get in that wagon, you know, and getting things that I could use, like I got some mushrooms that I'm going to saute and put in the freezer bags and put them in the freezer.
Cool.
You know,
Awesome. Yeah.
it's going to be nice, you know, to be able to have some things that are already ready,
Right.
take them out, make something to eat.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Take care,
All
Dave.
right, Dave. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, ma'am. You take care and be safe.
It's good.
was good
It
to
was
meet
good
you.
to see you.
Yep.
Good to meet you. See you again.
He's a good fella. I mean,
He
in my
is.
book,
He is.
like Dave, good fella. Heck,
Are you writing?
no. But I'm saying,
Consider it.
in my imaginary book,
Consider writing one. You never know.
see, that's what my mom says. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like waiting for my happy ending, right? I don't want to write a book. You can't just write a book and then it be like, and that is all. Life sucks and then you die. But
You kind of can. Have you ever read what is it? House of Leaves? It's madness.
well,
You can write anything you want.
no,
So,
I haven't. But she made a good point. She was like, well, by the time you write the book on what you have so far, you would probably have your happy ending by then. Because it's going to take a while.
Necessarily have a happy ending. My point is this.
Yeah.
My whole life with never doing anything involving radio, TV, no personality stuff, no nothing. And I turn on YouTube one afternoon kind of as a lark, right? A joke. I told jokes on YouTube. That's what I did. But when I went live, something weird happened. I have the ability to have a apparently sparkling conversation with people without a whole lot of effort on my part, it seems. People seem to enjoy it. And more importantly, people seem to like watching it for some strange reason. And I had no idea. Without having wandered onto a live stream randomly one afternoon, I would have never encountered this bit. You don't know till you try.
Yeah.
Exactly. It got me used to being up because I didn't have a channel. And I'd ask, do you let people up on your live? Yeah, I'll put the link in. And I came up and was able to talk to people. And I got comfortable with a camera, so it's kind of interesting.
I definitely have a lot I could write about.
Yeah. I think the other thing is too is that happiness is relative to the person who perceives it. So some people may say that, man, this story was not good or it wasn't a happy ending, and other people are like, this is actually really good. It all depends upon how you look at it, who's looking at it, and what they consider a happy story.
Yeah.
Sasquatch,
Let's try
You're
something.
getting deep here.
did you see what Jen wrote down in the chat?
Oh, let me look. I was looking at you guys. All right.
I know that man is stunningly beautiful down there. I am utterly aroused. Come on. We should collaborate on something special. Now, his beard is immaculate. That thing looks painted on.
What are we looking at?
I said, yeah, your beard is immaculate, dude. It looks like somebody like snuck up on you and painted it in place one hair at a time.
Painted it? Okay.
It looks almost fake. It's so lined up and everything. It looks almost fake. It's weird.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm still looking for the comment. They go, hey, Butler Family Farm. I just saw, and Sheppy came in.
Good time with Jen and Steve. You have a great voice, Caucasian Sasquatch.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's why he reads books.
I haven't started reading books yet. All I've done is a few poems.
Oh, where you narrate. Excuse me. Okay.
I'm attempting. I'm
Chat
failing.
was in here?
We'll see.
I don't think so.
I got another thing going
Thank
on.
you.
On Scully's House of Tingles, I think is the name of it. House of Thrillers. Scully's House of Thrillers. He writes books, he narrates books, and he also does every couple of months live reading of various plays. And I'm in as Peter Pan, the boy who wouldn't grow up, as Mr. Darling, the father, and a pirate named Starkey. And, well, of course, you got to have your good voice if you want to run a pirate named Starkey. I don't know. It's just the thing you asked. What was going on? That's what we're doing. We're going on. Things are happening. I'm doing stuff. We're trying. Isn't that what we all do?
Yeah. What we're doing. This is why we're here.
Yep.
I found it finally. All right.
You did find it.
Yeah, I was just reading all the comments before that as well because I missed a lot.
And I did find
But I was also listening to you. Oh, you've got a screaming goat too. Do it.
There you go.
That might be the happiest
So
sound I've ever heard in my life.
So
Have-
Byron's
have
big
any-
one of those.
Have any of you heard a screaming rabbit?
Yes, but only
I
at a particular moment.
I have too. I used to raise rabbits.
Yeah, and they scream at a given specific moment in the end of their life.
Well, mine wasn't at the end of its life. It was a baby, and anytime it would get touched, it would scream.
Oh yeah, they'll squeak out. Yeah, they'll squeak real loud. It sounds nutty too.
Looks like Danny lost connection there.
Yeah,
she'll connect back
be
up here.
She's
I do know that she was frozen up, but she was still talking. So I figured it was the internet was lagging.
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi connection in there, I'm sure.
In fact, when I first turned on this, and I noticed that Webb's Web was in the chat. His blanket's getting shipped today. Also,
cool.
You know, so there's going to be a whole bunch of packages. There was one I had misplaced a book that I had written some hats and stuff in. So I'm working on a hat right now for 2 children that they probably are supposed to get them by Christmas, and they're getting them today.
better late than never.
Correct.
Right, for sure.
So I'm finishing.
Yes,
2
Little
hats.
Ridge, I am making my rounds.
That's really neat, Rebecca.
You need to flop back your hair when you do that. I am making my rounds.
But yeah, she said they wanted pink and black. So this is the pink I'm making. It's a dark pink and a light pink together. So that's what the clicking sound you're hearing is. You're trying to get this hat finished.
We thought that Byron was picking at his nails. So we're
Or
glad to know that that's what that was.
It's
I thought it was your knuckles. I was worried.
nope.
I was going to suggest you soak
Okay.
them in
I do pop my knuckles, and everybody says, "Oh, you're going to get arthritis," and I haven't yet.
Screaming goat insert here.
Insert where?
Careful.
Push it.
There you go.
I know. Did you just hold the goat down and squeeze like this?
Well, it's you do. Yeah.
Every time I push the stump, like underneath the
there you
goat,
go. Yeah,
I
you can
never
do that
thought
too.
to just squeeze it like this.
Yeah, you just push down. There you go.
My IQ, sometimes I wonder about myself. But seriously, that goat has really made my day at times. Like I was telling you, like a couple of weeks ago, Emma and my mom and I were watching like this teeny bopper movie Emma picked out. And it was just mentally exhausting. Like and anyway, and her and my mom were there, and I was like,
Hey, there's I was gonna say there's full-blown country there. That's hilarious.
Hey, Pooch.
That's funny.
Everybody needs a friend named Pooch.
Did you guys turn it off and then you press the screaming goat?
So it's just like I'll just use it at random times, just like
I imagine screaming goat is most effective randomly.
There you go.
and then as an adult person, like you catch a lot of things
Who you try
from
to
your
convince?
parents that you wouldn't normally, and just any moment you might just be like, I can't handle this.
Oh, it's hilarious.
So yeah. That's pretty funny.
Have
I
you and
really
Emma thought
enjoy it.
about
I
doing
appreciate
another
it.
like cooking video?
Uh,
I know that Southern Roots by Sherry, she's doing something. It's like wild wacky cooking or something like that. It's where you choose something
yeah.
normal recipe and then you change it up to make it very different.
Hmm.
I hope you get to feeling better, Mike Curtis. He
Oh
says
yeah, for sure.
he's not feeling well today.
Yeah, hope you recover quickly. That stinks.
Yeah. Hope you do get better. It could be all this rain. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this weather makes people feel groggy, especially when it's been like so cold and then it's 70 degrees and it's pouring down rain outside. Like the humidity is high, the temp rises, and
That's us
everything
over
else
here
after it's
too.
been cold. It's been cold and dry all this time, and then it's just like monsoon and warm,
Oh
and
yeah,
everybody's like, "Ugh, I don't know what's happening."
it's like 30-something degrees, and all of a sudden the next day it's like 78, and then the 72, and then back down in the 40s and 30s. Just like, what is this?
I
It
just
is
say,
pretty
welcome to
crazy.
Georgia. If you don't like the weather, give it a minute; it'll change.
Seems like that's what everybody says everywhere. Mhm.
Jen, I'm going to try to get the hats done for your two boys and try to get those shipped off today too. I'm so behind.
You're an overachiever, is what you are.
I'm sorry.
You don't have
I
to
mean, you don't have
apologize
to
for
be
that.
sorry. I'm saying,
I'm like,
you do a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah. You're doing handcrafted
The thing-
stuff that takes a lot of time and is very tedious. You're doing
this
great.
is 2 hours. You know?
Well, not everybody
Yeah,
can be an
and
expert like
refuses
you.
payment.
Like, come on.
And there's not a whole lot of people that'll invest that much time and effort into something without getting paid for it.
I get paid for it. I get paid for it by the people saying, "Hey, I love your hat." That's how I get paid.
Aw.
Well, and that says volumes about you. You're kind and generous. See?
You know, and being able to go
And
to the video,
talented.
they've tagged me, and it's like, "Hey, I'm happy you're loving this hat that I've made." You know, and there are people that are contributing so that I don't have to pay it out of my meager Social Security. You know, they help me out. You know,
Yeah.
that's enough for me.
Your hats are awesome. I wore it when I went camping this one of its last times, and it was so cold. I think the low one of the nights was 27 or something like that. And I wore that hat, and my head was actually getting hot.
I know.
It was so warm. It was awesome.
And Ashley's she won on Big Tiny's, and
Oh, cool.
she is so excited to get a pot holder and dishcloth for me. You know, it's like she's already gotten hats, but she hadn't gotten that too. So I'm making that. I've got that down here, but I need to get these hats done. And having people just talking, it keeps me in a rhythm. You know, that's why I get up on these lives. I may not do much talking, and you know, I'm listening. And if someone says something to me, and I go, "Oh yes," you know, it just I don't know what they call it, that you know, when someone can do something while someone else is talking, you know, but that's how it works. You know, if there's nothing going on in here, it takes much longer time to make these hats.
Definitely. Well, Danny.
I like me
you
and
wanna-
washing dishes. When I'm washing dishes, like I want to listen to music or have a conversation because it makes it go by faster.
It does.
Especially after Thanksgiving or Christmas. It just seems like there's a bajillion plates. This last time we actually did paper plates. My mom's like, "Nope, we're doing paper plates for this time." I was like, "Okay."
It makes it a lot
Paper
easier.
plates are where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
I like that background of the reef. That's nice.
Ooh, I
Scuba
love
diving,
fish.
everybody.
This is from my reading of the Desiderata, Words for Life.
Is that a stingray?
Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff. I'll play it if you want. I mean, it's not copyrighted or anything. It's just a open Doohickey. Desiderata, words for life. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud, aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly to the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than trees and stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt, the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace within your soul. With all its sham and drudgery and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful and strive to be happy. Max Ehrman, 1927. This is for Car Thief News. Like that.
That's nice.
Wow.
And the footage I picked
Except
up
for the
is-
guy flipping me off at the end. I didn't appreciate that very much.
You requested it. That's his channel avatar. This dude right here.
Yeah, that one.
He's sweet as he can be. He was a repo.
Okay, if you say so.
I know, man. He just has this gruff exterior. And he calls himself Car Thief because he used to repossess cars. He's nice.
Okay.
I mean, that's just his channel icon. That's him right there. Ta-da.
Yeah, see that.
Hi, Andy and Hemlock.
That's nice. That's what I'm saying. You should read the books and do the things. I mean, can you read books without it being, or does it have to be a previous date for it not to be copyright?
Oh, yeah. No, I'd have to read old books for sure. Because
You should read the Bible. I would listen to it.
I got 4 people that a mod for that do that. I think that might be a little bit of an oversaturated market.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've got CDs of the Bible, and I think I'm going to put them in and just play them through the day, and just listen to it. That's Denver. He's like, take me out for a walk.
What was this about?
I can't do
I don't know.
that.
Just felt like what I should do.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Hi, Denver. How's it going?
Oh my god.
Nanu.
No, but seriously, I mean, you do have a good reading voice, and so yeah.
No, it's not so much that it's an oversaturated market. What I mean is there are 1,000 people who have done it and done it better. You just get it with voices. Would be the only difference. I don't know. I doubt that anyone would appreciate Jesus speaking with like a Starkey accent. I don't think that would work. I might be able to give him a James Earl Jones voice. Right?
I mean, a lot of the Bible is not written by Jesus, so.
Your life
But yeah,
is
I
disappointing.
think what you're saying, I guess.
I don't know. I'm still looking. I got a couple of old sci-fis I've always wanted to read, because the versions that exist, like for LibriVox and whatnot, they're really good. But I think I could do better.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, any fin is possible.
Anything?
Look, Jen put the. No, we got to make the funny face with it too.
Well, it's Jim doing it, so you have to.
Too bad Joe from Garden State Gardener is not in here to catch us all going and make a jib jab out of it.
Stop trying to give ideas, Danny. We don't do that.
What's he got now?
Oh, that's all right. So the footage is from this old public domain Western. And this is the day I was editing this, the day my editor broke. This was the work that was in my editor when it malfunctioned, and it hasn't worked right since until yesterday. So I ended up with this bit of work in the editor, and I ended up with only the tail end of a different movie and this bar scene like stuck. It's all it would load up. And I thought it was funny. And so I went and edited it to be this endless looking nod around the room, right? Where they're all like, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny to me. I didn't do it on purpose. Well, I did it on purpose, but it was after everything had gone wrong. And I was like, well, there's not much I can do for it. But this is my reading of the shooting of Dan McGrew. I went and picked up some public domain movie stuff to put back there. And it was a total failure as far as that. But the reading was decent. I mean, not my best work. Hey, man.
I think I'm subscribed to you, but so busy that I don't get to all the channels that I subscribe to.
Of course
I'm
not.
going to have to do that today.
Yeah. So y'all check out his channel and see what he's got going on.
Definitely.
What line are we crossing here? I like lines.
You've piqued our interest now, Sasquatch. You can't show us all your content or they won't have anything to watch.
Right?
I've got like I've got
I already know.
I got a bunch of live stream content over there if you just want to see about different channels. I've interviewed all kinds of channels, Bigfoot hunters. There's this one dude in Florida Panhandle named Bigfoot Anon. He's not really looking for Bigfoot. He's just trying to get famous, right? But if he happens to find Bigfoot, even better. So he runs around doing movies as volunteer walk-on roles, that anything he can get his hands on. He goes to every convention, every meetup, everywhere across the Southeast. Chances are y'all have been within 100 feet of each other and you never realized it. And he's in this phenomenal short film called The Void Cat. It's on YouTube. You can go check it out. It's about 14 minutes of absolute solid gold. But there's this scene where the Void Cat's outside messing up this dude's car. And the guy's like, okay, I'm going to open the door and you shoot the cat. And the guy's like, okay. Connor's just zoned out. He looks like a zombie. He's like, all right. He gets the gun. Guy opens the door and he shoots him right in the back. solid gold. Because he's so blasé about it. He's like, okay. As if he was ever going to shoot anyone else there. It's hilarious. Anyway, that's a Bigfoot of 9. Go check him out. He's hilarious. Wait, I was supposed to be promoting my channel. Shit. I'm no good at this. Wait, are y'all watching the video?
We were.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I can fix this entirely. Hold on. Let me do it right. If we're going to do it, we'll do it right. Darn it. The Shooting of Dan McGrew by Robert Service. A bunch of the boys were whooping it up in the Malamute saloon. The kid that handles the music box was hitting a jagtime tune. Back of the bar in a solo game sat dangerous Dan McGrew, and watching his back was his light of love, the lady known as Lou. When out of the night, which was 50 below, and into the din and glare, there stumbled a miner fresh from the creeks, dog dirty and loaded for bear. He looked like a man with a foot in the grave and scarcely the strength of a louse. Yet he tilted the poke of dust on the bar and called for drinks on the house. There was none who could place the stranger's face, though we searched ourselves for a clue. But we drank his health, and the last to drink was dangerous Dan McGrew. Those men that somehow just grip your eyes and hold them hard like a spell. Such was he. He looked to me like a man who'd lived in hell, with a face most hair and a dreary stare of a dog whose day is done. As he watered the green stuff in his glass, the drops fell one by one. Then I got to figuring who he was and wondering what he'd do. And I turned my head, and there watching him was the lady that's known as Lou. His eyes went rubbering round the room, and he seemed in a kind of daze, till at last that piano fell in the way of his wandering gaze. The ragtime kid was having a drink, and there was no one else on the stool. So the stranger stumbles across the room and plops down there like a fool. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat, and I saw him sway. Then he clutched the keys with his taloned hands, and my God, but that man could play. Were you ever out in the great alone when the moon was awful clear, and the icy mountains hemmed you in with silence you most could hear? With only a howl of a timber wolf, you camped there in the cold, a half-dead thing in stark dead world, clean mad for muck called gold. While high overhead, green, yellow, and red, the northern lights swept in bars, then you've a hunch what music meant, hunger and night and the stars. And hunger not of a belly kind that's banished with bacon and beans, but the gnawing hunger of a lonely man for a home and all that it means, for fireside far from the cares that are four walls and a roof above, but oh so crammed full of cozy joy and crowned with a woman's love, a woman dearer than all the world and true as heaven is true. God, how ghastly she looks through her rouge, the lady that's known as Lou. Then on a sudden the music changed, so soft you could scarce hear, but you felt that your life had been looted clean of all that it once held dear, that someone had stolen the woman you loved, that her love was a devil's lie, that your guts were gone and the best for you was to crawl away and die. 'Twas the crowning cry of a heart's despair. It thrilled you through and through. I guess I'll make it a spread misery, said dangerous Dan McGrew. The music almost died away, then it burst like a pent-up flood, and it seemed to say, repay, repay. My eyes were blind with blood. The thought came back of an ancient wrong. It stung like a frozen lash, and the lust awoke to kill, then the music stopped with a crash. And the stranger turned, and his eyes they burned in a most peculiar way. In a buckskin shirt that was glazed with dirt, he sat, and I saw him sway. Then his lips went in a kind of grin, and he spoke, his voice was calm. And boys, says he, you don't know me, none of you care a damn, but I want to state my words are straight. I'll bet my poke they're true, that one of you is a hound of hell, and that one is Dan McGrew. Then I ducked my head, and the lights went out, and 2 guns blazed in the dark, and a woman screamed, and the lights went up, and 2 men lay stiff and stark. Pitched on his head, pumped full of lead, was dangerous Dan McGrew, while the man from the creeks lay clutched to the breast of that lady that's known as Lou. These are the simple facts of the case. I guess I ought to know. They say that the stranger was crazed with hooch, and I'm not denying it's so. I'm not so wise as the lawyer guys, but strictly between us two, the woman that kissed him and pinched his poke was that lady that's known as Lou. Well, thank you all.
That darn Lou. She's a troublemaker.
Oh, the lady that's known as Lou makes a couple of appearances in the Klondike Trail. Robert Service, I think, wrote 30 poems about his time during the Yukon Gold Rush, and some of them are absolute classics. They're great. The cremation of Sam McGee is phenomenal.
Yes. My brother is bringing the food in from the porch and he got happy. I brought pickles home for him. He loves pickles.
Try petting the rabbit. Don't just pick it up outright. Pet the rabbit for a minute before you pick it up. Transfer some of the stress time from a sudden attack to being a willing participation. Kind of like training dogs.
Oh no, who's that guy, Danny?
What guy?
Just entered the chat. Watch out.
Chuck.
Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Chuckster.
Hi, Chuck.
Brother Chuck. It's nice to see you.
You only do that for so long with a straight face, Danny.
It is opening us to another channel that, yes, I subscribed, but I haven't watched. You know, it's like, hey, we need to do this. Thank you, Danny, for letting him up on the panel.
Yeah.
You
know,
much appreciation.
Yeah, for sure. I've got 4 more rows to do to make the band. This is really helping. Thank you guys so much.
Well, I am going to go soon. I do appreciate everybody coming up here and kind of saving me today, for I did not have much to talk about. Surprise! Let's see, let me save this right quick and I'll do a proper
stove, the oven, because I'm going to bake it. Yes.
Cooking. I'm hungry.
Sorry. I'm going to mute.
Is Emma back there saying, Mom, what are we going to eat?
No, she's doing her schoolwork, but we will have to go get some lunch soon. Even if we have to go and come back to finish her schoolwork, we will have to lunch it up. Look, nobody gets excited about food like I do.
Likewise, do you get hangry as well?
Yeah, it's the way to this woman's heart. Food, the belly. All right. Don't say anything. This is where you don't get to speak. All right. But I appreciate all of my guests. I have edited the video and put all of everybody that was on panel today in the description below. So please go check out their channels. There's no excuse. You don't even have to look them up. All you have to do is click on the blue letters. So go down there and check out all of these people that have been up on panel today, please. And make sure that you are supporting them because they're good folks. And yeah, thank you, everybody. And yes. Hold on. No Thursday therapy, but there will be Tuesday talk next week at 11 a.m. Central Time, just like today was. So hope to see y'all there. And it's okay you came in late, Chuck. I forgive you. You can always watch the replay. But proceed with caution. We had a Sasquatch on panel, so no. But I appreciate you all being here and hope y'all have a blessed rest of your Tuesday and the rest of your week. And I don't know who to raid. Who's going live? Does anybody know of anybody to go live next that I can send everybody over to?
No idea.
What do you guys think of the color?
Let's see. Hold on, let me make it big. Oh, that's me. Oh yeah, that's nice.
I think they'll like it. Thank you, Danny.
I think so too.
Yeah, I don't see anybody live right now.
Let's see. Let me go over mine and see if I see anybody live.
I mean, I got a bunch of pothead hippies over here that just sit around and listen to audiobooks, but I don't think that would, tickle anybody's pickle here.
Mountain Grandma is live right now.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
If you
good.
go over.
So why didn't it
Yeah.
show up for me? That's weird. Yeah, she's live.
Danny, do you want me to put this in your package? Some sunflower
Sure.
seeds. Okay, I will do that.
I'll always take more seeds. So I'm going to put the link in here to Mountain Grandma's live. It looks like she's got 15 people over there right now. We can go over there and hit them up. African Dreaming is also live right now. Let's see. I could just put both links and y'all can decide where y'all want to go. Where's my live?
I've
Okay,
never
here it is.
heard of African Dreaming.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They actually live in Africa, but they're from, I don't want to say it wrong. They are from, they're from the States. They're from the South. I think Georgia, maybe. And they actually moved to Africa. They're pretty cool. Nice.
Well, you did a
folks.
good job pronouncing Georgia.
We from Georgia. I thought I told you.
What are you? You're getting the lip.
You said, I don't know if I'll pronounce it right. I think they're from Georgia.
No, I said I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't know if that's the right state. I know how to say Georgia.
There you go.
They're from Texas and Georgia, Felicia. There you go. Okay, yeah.
There you are.
They're good folks too. So let me click on this. And
Which link is the first one? I'll look, see. That appears to be
Mountain Grandma is the first one. And then I'm going to put African Dreaming in front of the next link. So
Just
so
jumped
y'all
in
know
the
the difference.
Mountain Grandmas.
Okay, cool. Well, I figure everybody can, I don't know how long which of either will go. Maybe y'all can jump in a little of both of them.
Here you go.
There's the links if y'all want to go ahead and bring it up. At least click that subscribe button. I can't even talk. This is the point where you're supposed to eat lunch when you can't finish sentences.
Just call it special.
I'm special. Well, we all know that, don't we?
Yep.
This is the way you film a mukbang. Is what you do.
I got a question. Have any of you on the panel ate brie cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes.
I have not.
Negative. Well, this is my thing. Before we get talking about cheese, I want to tell y'all, wherever you go, whether it's Mountain Grandma or African Dreaming, make sure you tell them where you came from, which is Danny Day's head. Just like, okay.
Oh, that's a subscribers only chat.
You gotta say, Danny Raid. Who's Danny? Danny Days Ahead, you say? All right,
Okay.
we're getting off here. You
Oh,
want?
yeah.
Did you want to tell us about the cheese or lighten us?
I've never
Um,
had brie cheese, so I don't even know what it tastes like, but I'm gonna try it today.
It's kind of nosy.
It's
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
nosy.
it's better if
Well,
you
I try
mix
not
it
to
with
eat most
stuff.
cheese.
Yeah,
I
It's,
like sharp, extra sharp cheddar.
yeah, this is not like that. It's
This
This is
completely
not
different.
like that. Okay.
To me, it's better if you make some kind of dessert with like crescent rolls or croissant rolls and
Okay.
some kind of a jelly or jam mixed in with it. That's
I like
good.
that on toast.
Kind of like cream cheese. In a
Oh,
way.
okay.
Just a little bit
I
different.
love cream cheese.
I love cream cheese.
So anything you do
I'm
cream
gonna
cheese
take
with,
myself down.
substitute
Much
brie
love. I
with it.
appreciate
It's
you
good.
letting me up.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Danny.
That's gonna be great.
He just left us, but thanks for coming.
That was fun. What are you guys gonna eat today?
For reals. What? I don't know.
I'm gonna eat a quiche. That's what my brother was showing me, and that's what I'm gonna
Ooh.
bake for lunch. Yeah, we're gonna have a quiche.
There you go.
Emma wants-
Bye.
That was Den Blue.
Did you master your game yet, Emma?
Have you mastered your game yet?
Which game?
The invasion of the game that he sent you.
I have.
Really? You finished the genius levels with the little what do you call it? Crop circles? Putting them down?
He's saying you finished the genius levels with the crop circles, but I have no idea which.
Not yet,
Oh,
but
you gotta
I
get those.
have already mastered it.
Well, you gotta get those genius
said-
levels down too to master it.
Can you hear her?
Uh-huh. I can hear her. I'm sure you'll get there.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Homestead Love. It said
Yeah,
yep,
now you can say what you were saying.
and casseroles.
That's all
Oh.
that I
I was asking if you get the genius level with the crop circles on that game.
Yeah, I have not passed that level yet, but I've still crushed it.
Nice. You're gonna get those crop circles. I know it.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Oh, you have to show your mom. You got to teach your mom and see if
I
she
mean,
can do
I
it.
looked at it, but I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, it's very fun. I like it.
It's like a little maze almost. It's like which step do you do first and last, and how do you get to the end?
My pod's just died.
They
Look
did?
what you did to it.
I didn't do anything.
Was you touching the side of it?
I was.
Yeah, you can't.
So that
It like
I could hold
turns
it
them
in.
on and off. You can't do that. It's okay.
I did that so that it would stay in my ear. It wasn't wanting to stay in
Can
my
y'all still
ear.
hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Oh dear. Something's happening.
That's okay. It happens.
By the way, I'm done.
Something happens, and that's
Good
okay. Something
Lord.
happens. Yeah, Jesse and Lisa
Here we go.
saying, "Sup,
Now we
Emma?"
can hear you.
Okay. Jesse and
Sup,
Lisa are
Emma?
saying hello to Emma.
Oh, did y'all recognize the sound, the music in that last video that he played? Sasquatch played?
Yes.
It's the same ding, 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 ding. That's the same music that's played at the beginning of Jesse and Lisa's videos in the end
Nice.
before it shows their logo. Anyway, I just, right when it came on, I was like, I was waiting to see Papa Jesse or Mama Lisa somewhere in that video. And I was like, oh,
Like,
what
that's my song.
that's my folk song. You can't use that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Private chat. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks to everybody who came in. I have got to go. Emma has said goodbye. That means it's time to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So I appreciate y'all for coming up on panel.
It was
Thank
fun.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
us.
All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good rest of y'all's day and week. And I will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Next week on Tuesday Talk, we will be going over the trip. Hopefully, I'll have some good pictures to share and lots of funny stories. So, pretty excited about that. All right. Bye, everybody. Later.